Here we are back at site, and it's week 3, and I'm on the loft here on the roof, and we can see the value add and the progress that's been made. And all of this space here is going to be new square footage that we're going to create. So that's going to be the front of the loft, and behind me we're going to have a pod at the back of the loft as well. Some of the houses here, you can see they've done side returns, extensions, so this is the norm. Over there you can see 2 that have had a back pod put on, which is a dormer, and this is how we create value. So week 3 progress is going really well. Let's take a look downstairs, and I'll show you where we are downstairs. So here we are on the first floor, and all the wallpaper's been stripped. That's the loft upstairs. Let's take a look at the main bedroom, and it's all been stripped, as you can see. Those windows have now been measured, and we're having some sash windows built, coming through to the back on the second room. Once again, all being stripped out. We're moving really fast now. This is where it gets a little bit dusty, and it also gets very exciting. So these investors that have acquired this have got weekly updates for me, and it's really exciting for them. They just sit back, relax, and see how their money is working for them. We, as part of our joint venture, are managing and funding the build. Let's take a look from outside and see what's being done on the outside. So here we are. This is the front of the house, and then for those that have seen the previous videos, you'll notice that the cladding has now been taken off. Let me show you from the side. We're back to the bricks now, which is really good. And then we'll treat the bricks, and then we'll do some repointing as well. As we go inside, on ground level, we've also taken this wall out now, so that opens everything up, and then we're going to put a new wall, and a part of our template model will coming into the lounge. There was rubbish here last week, that's all been cleared. The ceiling's going to come down, we'll put a new ceiling there, and then this is almost giving you an idea of how the house will look from front to back. We've also got some supplies in now, which is all of the wood for the loft. And let's go into the garden, and we'll see where we are. So this side return is all going to become internal space. Above here we're going to have some glass, which is going to be the side return extension similar to next door. Now also on the ground here, we've decided to save cost, and we don't have to excavate this concrete. We're going to just put some slabs down, and we'll have some nice fencing, so that will save us a little bit of cost. And as the project is developing, there's certain decisions that need to be made. That's the upstairs where the loft is going to be. Coming back inside, this is the whole length of the house. Looks super. I'll probably double the size of that door, then we'll have a pocket door in crystal glass there, entering into this double reception room that will then look onto a very nice open plan living concept, which will have a kitchen in the garden at the end, and in between we'll have a WC and also a utility room. And we're going to be looking at the plans to see if we can get a larder as well in the kitchen, and that's really quite important for end users, so you've got to understand that. A couple of key points here would be, prior to doing any of this work, the neighbours' party wall has got to be in place. We've got all of our building regulations in place, structural calculations and drawings in place for the steels that are going to be coming in to support the loft, and then the walls that are being taken out here as well. So all of that needs to be done. Here we are, look, week 3, and progress is going very, very well. Let's go into the kitchen and see where we are with the kitchen. So this is the kitchen, and then looking back, you can see the space starting to open up. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an update. If there's any questions that you have, please let me know. If you've got any tips for me in terms of how you think the design could be, what colours we should go for, and anything like that, then I'll always be happy to read those and maybe comment back. So yeah, this is part of the learning process. So definitely get involved, because that's the best way to learn. And subscribe to the channel as well, because that's what's going to help you in your own property journeys and be part of the community. With that said, I'll see you next week. Agent M out.